We all make mistakes sometime. For example, Tucker Carlson, who came to Russia because he wanted to show how great it is to live there, but forgot to Google the average salary of Russians. Okay, I get it. Let's show to Tucker Carlson all his mistakes, what he accidentally did.
So a long-standing feature, maybe the longest-standing feature of Cold War propaganda in the West was the Soviet grocery store. No products, no choices, shoddily made things. And it wasn't actually propaganda, it was real.
It was actually real, yeah, because of the communism and this strange economic system, what actually didn't work. So that's why, yeah, there is no normal products and no products at all for some period of time.
You can look up the pictures on the internet if you want. So we thought it would be interesting to take a look at a contemporary, modern-day, 2024 Russian grocery store 2 years into sanctions.
And there is no any sense to compare it for this reason. Russian economics is a capitalism economics. So it's about entrepreneurs and about the people who want to earn money. And still there is a lot of market things. Market shit what exists. So every entrepreneur wants to earn some money, so that's why he found a way how to earn it, how to buy the products and how to resell it. So there is no this strange shit that we have just a government who create the products and create the price for it. It's about a lot of people, enormous amount of people who want to live better. So that's why we still, in Russia, there are still the new iPhones, some cars, techniques, cosmetics, clothes, and of course products. Yes. So comparing these two facts is just stupid. But okay, let's go.
Here we go. All right. Here we go. So I guess you put in 10 rubles here and you get it back when you put the cart back.
That's true. This is not a lie.
So it's free, but there's an incentive to return it and not just bring it to your homeless encampment.
Okay, let's imagine that 10 rubles and it's approximately 10 cents. That's enough stimulation to give the trolley back. Got it. It's not. That's how homeless in Russia earn some money. They take this trolley and put it back, so they have this 10 cents. People mostly don't do that.
Okay, this is the grocery cart escalator. This is designed, I'm figuring this out now.
It's not grocery escalator. One more mistake by Tucker Carlson. It's not the escalator from the grocery store. It's the escalator from the shopping mall. So there is like a parking place. There is a lot of shops. That's why they have like this escalator. The same in the airports or anywhere else. They're actually the same. With no difference. Actually, the same.
Where the wheels don't move, they lock on the grocery.
And that happens in every airport with your baggage or anything else. The same escalator as everywhere else. And it's not a grocery store. It's a shopping mall. Small mistakes.
Grocery cart escalator. Look, Ma, no hands.
Wow! Every escalator can do that. And you can see this is a shopping mall. And inside the shopping mall there is a grocery store.
Retail placement here is a little bit different. So it's like walking through Macy's to get to Whole Foods.
You can write a comment. I don't know how shopping malls work in America, in US, or in your country, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada. I know it's in German and India, I guess. You write it, but yeah, in Russian shopping mall, a good place is a grocery store because a lot of people come there to buy groceries and then they can buy something else except groceries. So the grocery store is important part because it's create a lot of people who want to go there inside the shopping mall.
Okay, we've gotten through the perfume section to get to the grocery store.
It's a shopping mall. It's a shopping mall. Of course, there is a lot of shops there. It's a mall with the shops. You can see Samsung there. So, yeah, you can buy stuff in a shopping mall. And groceries. Yes, that's something amazing. I understand that.
So we're going to try and buy what a family of four would buy every week. And we're going to see what the selection is and we're going to see what it costs. Now, Russia is famous for its bread.
Just for a sec, I thought he wanna say Russia is famous, but it's bananas. No, it's not, but who knows?
Which is one thing I can assess pretty well. The low-carb lifestyle has not
bread.
swept Russia. Thank heaven, because look at that.
That's bread.
It's fresh, too.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, come on.
If this guy really like bread so much, I have an advice. Georgia. the great country with the better bread. And you can buy it almost anywhere, and it costs nothing. The bread country, Georgia. You can go there. But it's not so cool. Better to say that in Russia it's the best bread.
Corn and mini mills. All right. Some kind of Russian wheat cookies.
He really likes grocery store. Okay.
We need coffee. Don't
Me
we?
too, but he's so emotional about that.
I don't know if this is sugar or flour, to be honest with you, but it looks like a staple, so we should get it.
That's
it's
a
a very
flour.
good-looking package. It's got to be flour, right? And this is Russian wine. It's from Crimea, which not only has the...
I heard that we have some disagreement with the fact Crimea is which part of which country, so this is like small manipulation inside the big manipulation, talking that, oh, it's Crimean wine, Russian Crimean wine, to give you an idea that Crimea is obviously Russian territory.
warm water naval base, but also is the source of most of the grapes in this part of Russia for wine. So it's apparently pretty good. Cheese puffs. You check out of a grocery store and you've got gum, razor blades, and candy. Actually, they hide the razor blades because we steal them. But these are all seem to
Yeah,
be
because for Russians, razor blades is expensive. Cashiers don't want to give the opportunity to steal it.
Western products: Mars, Twix, Snickers, Milky Way, Bounty, Gillette, Paul's cough drops,
Yep.
Mentos.
Oh, that's true.
It's pretty non-sanctioned to me, but what
Yeah, Tucker, okay, let me explain you the next thing. That's really interesting. Give me a sec. We live in capitalistic world. And other countries do. If you have Snickers and you sell it as a company to different countries and don't want to sell it to just one, but this country want it can buy your products from other countries. For example, we have Belarus. I'm from Belarus. I was born there. Belarus can buy some products because they have sanctions, but not so much, and then resell it with their profit to Russia. The same can happen with Kazakhstan, Romania, Georgia, Turkey, Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Mongolia, Kyrgyzstan, and a lot of other countries. So that is not a big deal to buy the products. It's just more expensive for Russians. That's the whole thing. That's why the Russians have. So I lived in Russia for a lot of years, but this is the point. That's why you can buy the last iPhone in Russia. It's just more expensive than in the US. This is it. The sanctions work like that. You need to find another way to buy the products. And that's why it's more expensive. And that's why the life is going to be worse for people who is inside. And that's bad, because there is a lot of really good people there. But it is what it is. We're here.
What do I know? I went from
What do I know? Yeah, Tucker, that's strange. Just Google it.
amused to legitimately angry. So we were guessing what this would cost. Everybody hears from the United States buys groceries, and we didn't pay any attention to costs as we were
Oh, and have to say that Ashan is one of the cheapest grocery store in Russia. It's a good one. It's a good one. I like it, but one of the cheapest.
just putting in the cart what we would actually eat over a week. And we all came in around $400, about $400. It was $104 US here. And that's when you start to realize that ideology maybe doesn't matter as much as you thought, corruption. If you take people's standard of living and you tank it through
This is it! This is the most important part. Let me show you some numbers, just to explain how stupid this idea is. He talked about $400 in America, in the US, and $100 in Russia, and said, okay, maybe, we've got some political problems with that country. Maybe this country killing a lot of people. Maybe we have dictatorship here. But you see the cost of the products in a shopping mall, in a grocery store. Okay, let me show you. The official statistic by the Russian government that the middle salary in Russia is 70,000 rubles per month. It's, give me a sec, 71,000. I want to be pretty clear here. It's $750 per month. Multiply to 12, $50,000 per year. This is middle salary. Middle salary. And that's important here, because firstly, it's not about majority of the people earn this amount of money. It's about government, directors, and a lot of other people earn a lot. And majority of the people earn much less than the middle salary. Got it? I don't know how it works in America. You can explain me that in the comments. From state to state, is it the same salary? Because in Russia, from one region to another one, there's so big difference. Just for example, this is a statistic what showed, okay, we've got 70,000 rubles per month the middle salary, but here is the regions, and you can see majority of regions earn like 40,000. It's twice less. So if we're talking here about 9,000 per year, these regions earn like 5,000 per year. But if we want to look at Moscow, for example, we will see 125,000, so twice more. So the middle Russian earn approximately $5,000 per year, and the American middle salary in America is 75,000. Just imagine that. Just imagine if we took the official statistic and the American statistic, we will see difference 70 times different. More. 80. The middle American earn 8 times more than middle Russian. And the cost of the product is 4 times more, as Tucker said. Looking for this number, we can say that you need to buy these products for $800, and this is the same if we're trying to compare amount of salaries and amount of expenses here. But if we took the real statistic, what showed that classical Russian earn 5,000 per year and classical American 75,000 per year, is 50 times less. 15. Just imagine these numbers. Okay, let's listen his final idea, and I explain one more, the most important thing here.
Filth and crime and inflation, and they literally can't buy the groceries they want. At that point,
that is not true. That is absolutely not true. The statistic shows that majority of money in Russia people spend for products. That means that they don't have enough money for products what they want.
Maybe it matters less what you say or whether you're a good person or a bad person. You're wrecking people's lives in their country, and that's what our leaders have done to us. And coming to a Russian grocery store, the heart of evil, and seeing what things cost and how people live, it will radicalize you against our leaders. That's how I feel anyway, radicalized.
So, would you want to go to Russia and live there? Oh no, I don't think so. The most important thing here, we're talking just about the groceries. And we found that officially we have the difference. American earn 7 times more or 8 times more. If we took the real statistic, 15 times more. And the groceries is really cheaper than in America. That's true. You know what is not cheaper? Everything else. Everything what is export to Russia is more expensive. So the new iPhone, what costs maybe a lot, that's true, more than $1,000, right? That's a lot. And for Americans, you need to work for a week for it. Oh, that's a lot. But for standard Russian, he needs to save money for 3 or 4 months for it, and it costs more than in America. The same happened with the clothes, with the technique, with the cosmetic, and with everything else, because Russia is in sanctions. And the things what's produced by Russia, yeah, it can be cheaper than in other countries, but we need to compare it with the salaries, and the situation is awful. The people for the last few years going to be poor, and that's awful. And then this guy came to Russia with American salary as a reporter. We can name him like a journalist, but it's obviously propaganda. He just cut the part of the information to show you the better, to show you the pie, not the shit. The main idea of the video. There is no ideal place in this world. And yeah, many countries have their pros and cons. Yeah, and we try to understand how to stay survive in this strange period of time. Don't listen to these kind of guys who trying to show you just one side. You can hear a lot about Russia. We have, like in Russia, there's a good internet and it's pretty cheap. Yeah, there's a lot of cool people. There's a lot of digital products, what is really cool. So you can find how it really works. But don't look at the person who show you just one side of the coin. That's the main reason. Yeah, that's the main idea. Thank you for watching me. See you later. Subscribe if you want, and see you. Bye.